I'm Anne Turnbull with Max International. Today we're going to talk about coaching for success. This coaching is particularly related to Max Nigeria, however other Max associates may find much of the information useful. So we're going to talk about three things: how to have a coaching conversation with your team members, the simple basics of inviting and following up, and how to do third-party credibility effectively. The coaching conversation is really useful for associates who have been in Max for some time but who are no longer active, or perhaps haven't been active in some time, or for those who are active and very interested but they're not really getting the results. It's also useful for those who have been in Max for at least a month, just to check in with them and make sure that they're doing the right things so that they can achieve success. And then finally, it's useful for new people to make sure they know exactly what to do to go out and achieve their goals. So the coaching conversation is all about this. You want to ask your team members if they want to make money, find out what they're doing, help them refine their approach, and then let them know that the number one thing they need to do once you've had that conversation is get their auto-ship done. And here's how it looks in detail. When you call your associate or you meet with them, you ask them how are they finding their Max business. You want to listen to what they say. Oftentimes they'll say, well, it's been challenging, or I haven't really had a lot of success in signing people up, or people tell me the products are expensive. Just listen to what they say. And let them know that many people are making serious money with Max in Nigeria now. Would they also want to make money if they could? Listen to what they say. If they say they want to make money, then now you have an open door for a coaching conversation. If they don't want to make money, then that's fine. Maybe they're not interested in the Max business. So don't push people to do things that they don't really care about doing. If they want to make money, then you can go on to have the coaching conversation and ask them, how many people on average are they talking to in a week? Usually what I'll say is, for example, last week, on average, how many people did you speak to? Listen to what they say. And then ask them, how are they contacting them? Are they contacting them on WhatsApp? Are they calling them on the phone? Are they seeing them in person? You want to find out how they're approaching people. And ask them, what are they saying? And you want to know in explicit detail. Sometimes what I'll do with people is I'll ask them, I'll say, pretend I'm the person that you're approaching. What is it that you're saying to me exactly? Oftentimes you'll find that they're talking all about the products. And ask them, what are they sending them for information? And then finally ask them, how are they following up? And get the detail. How quickly do they follow up? What are they saying when they follow up? How are they following up? So that you really get a clear picture of exactly what's going on right now in their business. And what we see as the common mistakes, these are the things to look for so that you can help your associate refine their approach. Number one is they're not talking to enough people. You want to let them know that they should be talking to a minimum of 2 per day or 10 per week. And if they want to grow faster, they should be talking to more. Number two, people are talking too much. Sometimes they're going into a lot of detail about Max International, the products, how you make money. They're simply talking too much. A lot of times what I find, particularly in Max Nigeria, is that people are talking about the products. They'll say, well, I explain the product, the benefit, how it helps every cell. That is a big no-no, a big mistake. And people are not using the tools effectively. We're going to tell you exactly what to do and what to say, but these are the mistakes you're going to be looking for, the things that you can look for where you can help an associate refine. So they're not using the videos, the brochures, they're just talking and not actually using the tools. Another mistake is when associates are not following up properly. You know, it takes 4 to 7 contacts. It's most typical before someone will enroll in your business. And so sometimes people are not following up quickly enough, or they're not following up often enough. A lot of times people are not using third-party credibility. That's a big thing that we find that people are not doing, which means simply introducing their potential business partner to somebody other than themselves. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. And then the other mistake that people will make is not focusing on people who can afford the product or the business opportunity, or the people that will be resourceful enough to find the money. These are the common mistakes. So what is it that we want to tell people to do exactly? We want them to create a list in a Max Diary. Most people don't have a list, and if they do have a list, it might have 10 or 20 people on it. So let them know they need to target to get that list to at least 200. People they know from church, from school, from their wedding, people they do business with, their neighbors, their friends, their families. There's a great memory jogger that they can access which will help them remember all the people that they know. And they want to talk to a minimum of 2 people every day or more to grow faster. You want to tell them exactly what to say, how to follow up, who they should be referring to in your team for third-party credibility, whether that's you or someone in your team. And then ask them, once you've had that conversation, ask them, does it sound like something you can do? In almost every case, the answer will be yes, I can do that. As long as they've told you they want to make money, when you tell them the simple way to do the business, which we're going to tell you exactly what it looks like in just a minute, they'll say, yes, I can do that. And they go off with renewed excitement and purpose for their Max business. Once you've had that conversation, now you can let them know the first thing to do is your auto ship. Too many times, especially near the end of the month, associates will call up their team members and say, okay, it's time to do your auto ship. Well, meanwhile, maybe that associate has never earned anything in Max. You know, they're not having any results, and you're calling them to do their auto ship because you're the one who wants to benefit. What we should be doing instead is helping make sure our associates can benefit by teaching them how they also can make money. Now, what is it that we're telling them to say? And this can be done on either phone or on WhatsApp. I've just started working with a US company that's new in Nigeria. They have a product everybody in Nigeria needs, and they are growing very fast. People are making serious money with this company. I'm sure you would know someone who would need the product or who would want to make money. Please take a look at this short video and then let's talk. Then, if you're sending by WhatsApp, add your name and your phone number. Too many times, people may not have you in their phone. For example, when people come to BOMs and we greet them and we say, wow, you're welcome, who was it that invited you? You can't imagine the number of times that they'll look at their phone and they'll say, you know what, I don't even know their name, I just saw it in my WhatsApp. They don't even know who invited them. And remember that the Max business is a relationship business. So you can't have a relationship with someone if they don't know your name. So just add your name to your message, and as you continue to message them, always sign with your name so that they get used to, oh, great, that's Frank who's been talking to me about Max. I'm so happy to hear from him. And they'll just get to know you and your name, and that will be a much better relationship that you'll have. Now, the key points you want to make sure you incorporate, let them know it's a US company and it's growing fast. Tell them that they have a product everybody needs. Don't mention the word supplement. We recommend that because too many people have heard supplements in Nigeria, and the moment they hear supplement, they just turn their mind off. Oh, one of those things, no, I'm not interested. They're not even going to look. Let them know people are making money. A lot of people will also want to make money, and that will grab their attention. Don't mention Max International, Cellgevity, networking, because what we're trying to do here is avoid people having a preconceived idea of what it is they're going to look at. Because they might have heard about Max International, and the further we grow in Nigeria, the more people will have seen Cellgevity or heard of Max International, but they haven't likely really looked at it. So we want them to look at it for themselves and not have a preconceived idea of what it is they're going to see. And especially don't mention networking, because too many people have seen network marketing in Nigeria. They don't like it. Their minds will be closed right away. And we like to say that they're sure that they would know someone. we're sure you would know someone who would need the product or who would want to make money. That way, you're not saying to them, oh, I know you need to make money, or I know you would need the product, but you're sure they would know someone who would need the product or who would want to make money, and that makes it a little bit of a softer approach. Usually when people take a look at the information, they're going to be excited about the product, and they'll also be interested in making money. And then, like we said, adding your name and number if it's a WhatsApp message. Now, if it's a health challenge, you can vary the message just a little bit. And again, don't talk too much. The number one thing that we find is that people are talking too much, or they're trying to explain too much about the product without letting the tools do the information. So you can still say, I've started working with, or I've seen a US company new in Nigeria. They have a product that's helping a lot of people with your health challenge. Okay, you can mention whatever their health challenge is. I really believe it can help you as well. And people are also making money with this company. Please watch this short video and then let's talk. It's going to be the exact same information you're sending, but you're just tweaking your message a little bit to focus on their health issue and that you think you have something that can help them. Now, what are you going to send in that first information? The information we most typically send in Nigeria, there's a Nigeria video. It's just a little introduction to the product and the science. It also has two Nigerian doctors talking. You can send one or two of the disease sheets and some written testimonies. You'll find both the disease sheets and the written testimonies on activeteam.com. You'll find the Nigeria video. You can get it from your team leader, or you can look it up on YouTube by searching for Anne Turnbull. You'll find the video there. It's a short 6-minute video, and it's really getting a lot of good results in Nigeria. And if you want to, you can also add the website. Why do we sometimes suggest that you may want to add more than just the video? Because if people receive the video and maybe they don't have data at the moment, or they're in a bad network spot, they may not download the video right away. But if they see the disease sheets or the written testimonies, now they're interested and they'll find a way to download the video, get data, or whatever they have to do to watch the video. And of course, for those who love to do research, you want to give them the website so that they can actually research if they wish. Sometimes people make the mistake when they're introducing Max to say just Google Max or Google Celgevity. You never want to do that, because I can promise you what will happen is they will find another associate. They will not find you. This, in fact, just happened the other day, and that person called up the person they found online and wanted to buy Celgevity and even get registered with that person. So don't tell people to Google. Send them the information that you want them to see. That's a strong recommendation. Now, when you're following up, you want to follow up the next day, and you keep your follow-up very simple. Ask them, did you watch the video? I recommend, if you can, that you make that follow-up a phone call and not a WhatsApp chat. Once you've determined they've watched the video, you really want to speak to them on phone. So ask them if they watched the video. If they haven't watched it, express some urgency and ask them when they can watch it. So let them know, wow, you're really missing out. You need to see this video. When can you watch it? But if they've seen it, you ask them, what did you like? And this is the big question right here. Ask them, did you like the product or making money or both? A lot of people just focus on the product, and they're losing the opportunity for people who might also want to make money. So always ask this question, did you like the product or making money or both? If they're interested in making money, then you want to introduce them to somebody other than you for third-party credibility. And third-party credibility just means that someone else will share their own experience, their own excitement around what Max International is doing, and they will help you move your potential business partner forward. You can also invite them to a BOM, that's a business opportunity meeting, if there is one in your area. With Max Nigeria, we're growing very quickly, and so there are more and more BOMs to invite people to. Now, the way you're going to introduce your potential business partner to somebody other than you is very simple. If they say they're interested in making money, just say something along the lines of, great, let me introduce you to one of the top leaders in our company who can share more information. And that way you have a reasonable introduction to somebody other than you, and of course you'll know who the key people in your team are who can do third-party credibility for you.